Hi everybody, this is Pramita here, and today I'm going to start a new series on recycled material covers. So the first thing, using recycled bag. So this is, let me show you this. We have the camera. This is kind of a huge bag, paper bag, which measures, it is pretty huge. Yes, I think it measures 14-inch by 14-inch by something 18 probably. So it's pretty darn big, and yeah, around 18. So 14 by 18, and I'm not using this bag as per se. So when I get hold of a bag like this, I usually keep it for making covers, and I will cut this part off, and then I'm going to repurpose this. So this is also torn at one end, so I don't know if you can see it. So I need, not torn actually, it's dented and then a little bit is torn off. Anyways, but I can easily make at least two to three journal covers out of this. So the first things first, I'm going to open this up, and it is a little bit dusty because it has been I sort of lost track where I've kept it. So this video probably is going to be, most of this is going to be a sped up version, because just some easy journal making, so you don't need much of talking. But of course, I will walk you through the entire process. So I hope everybody is doing okay. So this is how I have opened this up, and I need to clean this first of all. So I'll clean and come back. Okay, so I have cleaned everything up, and from now on probably you're going to see a sped up video where I'll just cut this out. No need to walk you through the entire thing. But one thing I'll be mindful of is that I am going to keep these handles, these eyelet inserted ones. I'm going to keep these portions because I can use them as closures when I am putting together the the journal itself, so the journal cover. So I can use that, or maybe in some other project. So I'm going to trim off from this portion, just follow a straight line basically, and it's easy because you have these words. So this is actually a list of the shop branches and their addresses, phone numbers all over India. And it is as you can see from the name, it's called Fab India, and it sells organic fabrics, organic beauty products, lifestyle products, and everything is handmade. And so it's a very good shop. I love their products. I really love their products. So I'm going to open this up again. As I said, this is going to be a huge, so I have a receipt also which is inside, but okay, so no need to worry about that. So as you can see, I've opened this entire paper bag, and what I'll do is I'll basically cut this off from this section and make this into a huge sheet so that it's easy for me to work with. And we're going to make some mini journals, mini trifold journals. So this is a very sturdy craft paper bag. So, and once I layer papers on top of it, you will see that it becomes sturdier. And so I just want to show you, I don't know if this is going to be visible. So I have opened this up and I just wanted to show how big it is, and I honestly don't require this much, so I'll definitely cut a portion off and then I'll show you how I'm going to construct the cover. So I'll be back after I trim some part off. So probably I'm going to trim from here because I can use this part. So I'll be back. So I'm back after cutting the sides off. Basically I have kept the larger part aside and I've taken the smaller side without the side flaps, but I have the the end flap sort of thing, which I will not require. I'll tell you why. Because I have this idea that I can use this extra flap to form a pocket. So this can fold up and then we can make it into a pocket inside, and for the rest of it, it's going to be a trifold. And if this works out, see, all my projects start like this and then I move on from there. So if this works out, then we're going to make another one with the other half that I have left. So probably that's going to be a little bit bigger, or maybe I can make two more smaller ones, smaller than this. So this one has the dimension, this one will have the dimension of 5¼ probably, because this side is not evenly cut, so I'll have to trim this down. And what I'll do is I'm going to fold this into thirds, not exact thirds or not equal thirds, but you'll see what I mean. So I'll just take this side off. I don't know if this is going to work. Yes, it is. So I'm going to keep this craft paper because it's pretty sturdy. You can make a lot of things out of them. So this is how it's going to be. So I hope you can guesstimate what I'm planning on doing. So this is going to be our inside pocket, and this is going to be our journal. So we make this. Okay. And we'll have a little spine sort of area so that I can stuff this in. This is going to be a tiny journal, mind you. And I will be using these papers. These are the Floral Fantasy papers that I have in my shop, and they would perfectly work with this project. So let me give you the measurements first. So it's around just a little shy of 6 inches, and entire thing is obviously more than 12 inches. So it's not fitting into this ruler, so probably it's 14 inches. So what I'll do is I'm just going to measure this. I would not like to make this more than 4 3/4 inches. So I'm going to score it at that. So I'll just bring out my score tool. So where did I keep it? My workspace is a mess right now, and I really need to clean out certain stuff. But it's not happening. It's not happening soon, it seems. But I really need to do this. I can't find my score tool. It's pretty annoying. I did have it here and then suddenly it disappears. Okay, so we'll do it something else. Just a moment. So I could not find my smaller score tool. Must be hiding somewhere, and it's pretty annoying. I don't know. So anyways, I'm not a big fan of this big one, but for now it has to do. So so this is more or less 14 inches wide. Now you can take any length for that matter, and I'm going to score it to have a spine sort of thing. So if I score it at 5, and then I'll give a little bit of spine sort of thing, I think that's going to work best. Okay, so let's score it at 5, and then we can score it at 5.5, and then we're good to go. So this is going to be the beginning of our spine. This is a pretty hard, stiff cover that it's going to be, but I'm just going to show you when I'm making stuff like this what I usually do. So I'm going to have 1/2 inch spine, because that will give us a little bit of room for the journal to grow. Okay, so we'll have this, and then we'll have this. So it can be a rounded spine, it doesn't matter, but this is going to close up like this. Okay, so it's going to be this short and fat kind of journal like me, maybe. And so this is going to be 5 inches, and this is going to be around 6ish. So that's good. That's going to be a smallish journal, so we can make another one later on probably. I do have some paper bags already lined up that I need to work on, so I will be making some. So you can see you automatically get this flap, which would have done nothing if I had trimmed it down. But what I'm going to do is, now is the time when I'm going to give shape to this cover. That means I'm going to do some stitching, and before stitching I'm going to glue this part up. And what I'll do is, I will, for this part I might add some fabric to give it more flexibility, and this part might not have fabric, so we'll work on that and you'll see how things come. So I'm going to go and sew this and come back and show you the details, so keep watching. Okay, so I have stitched the cover, just not the cover entire. This is not the final stitching. This is just to make me understand how the cover is going to work. So this is how it's looking. It's going to be covered up, the stitching, you won't be able to see this, and then you have this side to cover this. So that's going to be this, and you can do it either way, like it can work this way also, it totally depends. Right now it's very flexible, I can go either way. And also I found a strip of fabric, linen, that can be used on the spine, because I want that tatty kind of look. So maybe I will add something in the insides also. So what I did over here is that, the spine that I created, that 1/2 inch spine, I have just stitched that. Now you don't need to do that, but for my convenience, what I did was, since I stitched it, automatically it gives a kind of a spine, a kind of shape to the spine, you can say. So and I have not glued the pockets shut yet, because I will add papers to them and then we're going to work on that. So no point in gluing them up or stitching them up right away. And now is the time when I'm going to choose papers and things to go with this. So I will come back in the next part and I will show you what papers I have chosen to go with this. So thank you everybody for watching this, and if you've not yet subscribed, then please subscribe to my channel. And I'm so thankful for all my subscribers for sticking around, because I'm not the most regular, I don't upload regularly as such. I don't have a schedule. I just upload whenever I can, and whatever I'm working on, whether it's a simple TN or a trifold journal or whatever. But that's me. So thank you everybody for watching this. Bye, have a great day, and you're going to come back to see, I hope you're going to come back to see the second part and how I'm going to put this together. This is going to be a very easy one, I tell you. So that's it. Bye everybody, have a great day.